And friends, welcome. So today what we are going to do, we are going to install TensorFlow, and we are going to, sorry, not we are going to install, surely we are going to install, but we are going to do it on Colab, and we are going to prepare the data set. Okay, so data set preparation is one of the most important. So let's go to the Colab. So let me tell you how to do it step by step. Okay, this is a very long tutorial. I have collected some information. Okay, I have collected some information. I have collected some data. Okay, so as you can see, I have collected main data like how to do YOLO upgradation with my own data set. This is not other people's data set, on my own data set, and I will tell you how to do that. Okay, so this is the data set which I have collected. Okay, so what is this data set? Let me give you a brief introduction and let me start as quick as possible. So you have this annotation tool called YBAT. Okay, so in this YBAT is an annotation tool where you can conveniently change from YOLO format to VOC format to TensorFlow XML format and anything. Okay, so this is very useful. So let me show you. So this is the YOLO BAT. YOLO BAT is an annotation tool which you can get from GitHub. I will tell you how to use it. So I have just downloaded it from GitHub, and I have just opened this so-called index.html. That's it. You have to click no installation, nothing. Okay. So I will tell you, I have annotated the images in the YOLO format. Okay, as you can see, I have annotated the images in the YOLO format. This is getting unzipped. I will show you how to convert it to TensorFlow format. Okay. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to import the images. Okay, you have to import the images. So you just go here. So you just what you have to do is you just choose the files. And go to the Borewell dataset, and here to this unzipped folder, and choose all the images. So I will tell you normal way to annotate this. Okay, and open it. So it will get all the images will be in here now. So now what you have to do is you have to import the classes.txt. So in order to import the classes, it is just a number of names, number of classes. Okay, it is just number of classes. You have to go here and just import this number of classes. So still the image is not visible. I don't know why. So it is taking some time. So let it take its own time. So this is the very from scratch tutorial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one label box. So this is an borewell, okay, in which the children's fall, and it is very dangerous to do. So in here they have just closed the borewell unsafe. Okay, so I am just naming it as unsafe. You have to draw it in such a manner that it covers only the part. Okay, this is unsafe. And if you have some other thing like this, no, like open, so you have to go for open danger. You have to click this and click this, or else you can use the arrow button. Okay, arrow button, so that you can move through the images. Okay, to move through the classes you have to put up and down button. Okay, so this is how you do. And after that what you do is you just annotate all images and click save YOLO or save YOLO VOC. So even if you do it in YOLO format, you can convert it to VOC. Okay, okay, this is how we done the annotation. So after doing the annotation, what I have done is I have just taken that folder over here. Okay, I have just taken that folder over here, not this one. So we have to split it into TensorFlow format. Okay, we have to split it into TensorFlow format. So this is the total number of images, nearly 6,000 images. Okay, nearly 6,000 images we have with the annotation in XML format. So if you do it in XML, what would be the format? You yourself see. So in here you can see that it is in of this format. So annotation Borewell, this is the image name, and as you can see here, It is open danger, so it is the third class, I think so. Okay, everything is given with the coordinates. Okay, right, then this is over. So after that, what you have to do is you have to go to this website. This is a wonderful website. So this is for installation, we will do it again. For data set preparation, you have to come here. For training and custom object detector, what else you have to do, I will tell you. So first you have to partition the data. Okay, first you have to partition the data. So let me show you how to partition the data. So this is how you can even use label image. It is very easy. So in here, this is the partition data code. So what you have to do is you have to copy. So you have to, so the script for pre-processing. Okay, partition data, you can just copy over here. Okay, if you click this, it will get downloaded. So this doesn't need any install or anything. So you just take it to the place where it has been actually the images have been stored. Okay, so I have been storing the images over here. So it is tensor board, all the images, 6000 images are over here. So I am just pasting it over here. Okay, it doesn't need a not that much big details. Okay, not that much what to say, very uh, um, very pointed details, or very precise details. It just needs the input image, output image, and ratio and XML. Okay, so now what we have to do is you have to get here to partition the data. So next what we will do, oh sorry, I'm sorry, not this one. So we have created a shortcut mistakenly. Okay, so now what you have to do is you have to type CMD. Okay, you have to type CMD, and it will just appear now. So after that, what you have to do is you have to type Python, all the required modules. If it asks for modules, please install it. Okay, Python, and just type P and type tab. It will be get show. It will be visible now. So now what you have to do is you have to get here and follow these instructions. So first is image directory. You have to give it in this manner. So first is image directory, input directory. Just paste it, and after that, what you have to do is you have to go here to this tensor board and get the extension and come over here and just paste it. Okay, then another one is output directory. So just copy this. So we need to have the output directory. So just come here and just paste it. Okay, again you copy it and then just paste it. Okay, so output directory is finished. So after output directory, what you have to do is that other one is ratio. So what is ratio? You have 6000 images, and in the 6000 images you want to just separate 0.1, that is 10% of the images. So 10% of 300, 6000, nearly 10% of 6000 is 600 images with annotations. 300 images, 300 annotations. So ratio is 0.1. So what format do you want? I need it in XML format. Okay, so I'm just typing this. Okay, so I'm just typing it. So what we have done is mistakenly we have not given the output directory. Okay, so you should not click the enter now. So just give it in this manner. So now what you have to do is you have to give the output directory. So in order to give the output directory, you have to go here and give it as new data. Okay, YouTube, just for YouTube demo purpose, we are splitting it to test and train. Okay, we are just splitting it into test and train. So just copy this. Okay, and that's it, and just come here and then just paste it over here. I'm sorry. And just get over here. So it needs to be in 0.1%, because then only you will have very good results. Okay, you will have very good results, because nearly for 1000, 10% is nearly 100 images. So you have given it. So again you go to the ratio and situate it correctly, because if it has a huge gap, it will not recognize it. Okay, so we have given the output directory. Okay, that's it. Okay, we have given the XML and everything. Go to the end, and what you have to do is you have to click the enter. So as you can see, after clicking the enter, I hope a folder will be created here. Okay, so let's see what all are the, so there seems to be file flags exceptions. So if search, there seems to be some, okay, even though there seems to be some kind of warning messages, let's see. Okay, deprecation warning is just given, so no problem. So test and train files are being created, so all the images are being copied. Okay, in test file, nearly, as you can see, 86 images have been copied. We need up to 600 images, 300 images and 300 annotation files, so everything would be copied here. So that's great news. 600 images has been copied here, and over here now it is ready to copy the other so other nearly 5400 images are being copied over here. So when this finishes, we will go for how to make it as TF record. Okay, this is the partition data set which we got from here. So this is how you prepare the data set in a sequence of manners. Okay, so let me show you how for the other thing, TF record, please do it on Colab. It is very fast and very easy. If you can do it on this your own personal system, but it is not that speed. Okay, so nearly about 2600 images have been copied, and another 2600 some 400 images will be copied now. So after that, test and train files will be created. We have to upload this to the drive, and after that what we have to do is we have to create the TF record. Okay, so with some warning images, it has completed the work. Okay, so we have copied all those images. So I have uploaded this total thing as another folder as test is nearly 300 images, 300 XML files, and this is train is nearly about so 300 out of 3700 images and 3700 XML files. Okay, so I have uploaded it. So now first what you have to do is you have to change the runtime and connect it to the host time. Okay, so actually for data set preparation it's not needed. So now what you have to do is again you have to get back to the installation. Okay, installation is very important, because from installation only you can just install everything. Okay, now you have all those things given. It has given us Conda, but we are not going to use Conda. So now what we are going to use is we are going to just install TensorFlow. Okay, so just give this. Okay, pip install TensorFlow. So we have to go step by step, and we have to connect the drive, and we have to show the rest. So now the TensorFlow is being installed. After TensorFlow is installed, we have to follow the procedure step by step, and I will show you how to follow the how to do all those things. After this installation only you can create TF record. You have to remember that. The TensorFlow is getting installed now. Okay. So after TensorFlow is being installed, you have to check the installation, verify the installation. So just get over here and just paste this exclamation and paste this. So why I am telling you to check all those things each step by step is that sometimes some of the random errors could occur. Okay, so this is about the type of NVIDIA toolkit. So in here actually I think NVIDIA SMI is there. Everything would be installed in this Colab, so you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so this is for just going for the other kind of installations like other kinds of actually this is only for CUDA enabled TensorFlow object detection training. Okay, we are just preparing the data set now. Okay, and I don't know how they installed TensorFlow T4 with 11.2. I don't know how, but they have installed it. So okay, so CUDA is also installed. So being everything installed, so we can verify the installation and do everything. Okay, so the other thing what you have to do is you have to go here and you have to install this git clone and install Cocoa API. So we are not in any directory now. So exclamation, just git clone it first. Let's go step by step. Okay, then the next thing would be getting into the Cocoa API. So you have to put percentage over here because it's a bash command. And after that, what you have to do is you have to make it. Okay, so this will not take long. Okay, now what we have done is, okay, what we have done is we have left some methods. So I think after this Cocoa API only proto Python install comes and TF2. We have left actually one big. We have done a big mistake. Um, that we have to download the models.research. Okay, without downloading models.research, it is not good to go. Okay, object detection API from models.research we have to download. Okay, so it is from here. So just clone it. Okay, clone it and get over here. So it is not okay. Now we can install the Cocoa API. That's not a problem. Okay, so before that we need models.research. So percentage CD and get to content content. Okay, okay, now what you have to do is you have to get here and type git clone git clone and just paste this. Okay, this will take some time. And moreover, in model search research you have lots of codes. You have even for mask or CNN, you don't have to search for anything. Okay, you can even do mask or CNN. So in here for NLP and everything it is given. Okay, so even in object detection you have it for everything. Okay, okay, now this is being done. So now what you have to do is you have to do this protoc. So now what you have to do is you have to get here and type percentage CD and get over here and models and get to the research and just paste it over here. Okay, and get back again. Now in models.research you have to create this protos. So before creating this executables, I'll show you what it is really useful. Okay, so you get over here and in here there will be a folder called protos, I think so. So where is the protos? So in object detection, okay, so protos is over here. So as you see here, there are only files called .proto files. There are not anything that much. Okay, so you just have to create files. You have to get into the models research folder and you have to execute this command to create executables. So there are only .proto files in here. So when I just click this, okay, now you can see no file is here now. Now I just refresh it. You can see pb2.py is created. So this is how you do. Then again you have to get back, and after getting back you have to get into this Cocoa.api which we have downloaded already. So just get back over here and just control V and just type percentage CD. Okay, okay, it is supposed to be you have to get to Cocoa.api and Python API, copy path and just paste it. So there will be lots of code given by TensorFlow. The only thing is that we are getting to TensorFlow is that it is very useful because even the Google Coral board and everything in future will be supported, and you will not get any support for other boards. Okay, now we have to make it. Okay, that's it. Okay, just get Okay, make is finished. So now you have to copy PyCoco-Tools to this research. So get over here and just paste it and just type this. So where is this PyCoco-Tools? So go to Python API, copy this path and then just paste it. So we have to copy this folder into models research folder. Okay, I think I'm right. I'll just check it. So yes, we have to copy this into models research folder. So get back over here and then just delete this and then just paste it. Okay, so just give and single quotations and just hit this play button. Okay, now ready. It has been copied. PyCoco-Tools has been copied. Okay, PyCoco-Tools over here. So we have finished this thing. So the another thing what we have to do is we have to copy this from models research. Okay, so we have to get back over here and then just type %cd and go to the models research copy path and then just paste it over here and then get back over here and then just copy this command and put an exclamation and control V. So now what you have to do is you have to copy this and paste over here. So just click this. So it could really find where it is. Okay, it's a great news. It has been done. Then you have to copy Python -m pip install. So I'm sorry, Control C. And now what you have to do is you have to get over here and put an exclamation and then just paste it spacebar dot. Now the object detection API should get installed. So it is getting installed. So it is a success. Okay, it's a really great success. We have done it. So we have to verify the installation again. Okay, now we have to get to the models research folder. Okay, we have to get to the object detection builders and models research folder. Okay, so get back over here and actually they are telling to go to the builders object detection builders. So get back here, object detection. Okay, builders is over here. Okay, copy this, copy path and just paste it over here. Get into this folder, shift %cd and just paste this and then you have to execute and check this command. It should tell okay and for it should test every installation is correct or not. So it should show okay skipped one and everything should go correct. So now you just get back over here, put exclamation and then just paste it. So this is just an data set preparation. We will also try with we will give a try now. Okay, not we are going to we are only going to give a try. So now just click it. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to get over here, copy path and you have to get to the give the path correctly here. Okay, so it is just finished all the installations we have just done. Okay, now we can go for the next TF record. Okay, so we have for partitioning the data set, I have told you how to do it and how to annotate all this I have told you. Now we have to create two files. One is pb.txt. This is the pb.txt file and another one is this generate TF record. Okay, so everything is done. So now what we are going to do is we are going to get back here. So download this code. Okay, and I have uploaded it on my GitHub. Okay, on desktop I'll just upload it as soon as possible. So get back here, now connect the drive. Okay, in drive the file should be there. Which files? Please remember. So in here what we have done is the desktop and go to the folder what we have just separated. So in here what we should do is this YouTube demo, this we should upload this. Instead of this, I have just made another simple thing, test and train files I have uploaded with the Python script. So I will just click this drive and give no thanks, because we have to connect to a special drive, not this one. So just click it, and you just click this and give the password. That's it. So friends, the drive is connected. So now you just refresh everything. Okay, so check in which directory you are in. Okay, present working directory, just type pwd. Okay, now we have to get out of this directory and go into the drive folder. Okay, so into this folder where you have test and train, these are all not needed, only test and train folders what we have given. So you just get over here and just type %cd. So these test and train folders where the images are there, we have given it. Copy path and then just give this. So these are all the images in the test and train folder. So we have to make a TF record out of this. Okay, so the generate TF record.py which we have downloaded from here is over here. So just get into this. Okay, we have just got into this. Now get over here and follow the steps as shown over here. So pip install pandas would be installed in the Colab, then there is no problem. Now you just copy this both. Okay, copy this both, get back over here and then just paste it. So now what you have to do is, there is a file called pbdx.txt. So this pb.txt where you can download, I will tell you. So you can go here, model zoo, okay, model zoo, and just go over here, or this one, model zoo TensorFlow, this over here, model zoo tf2 TensorFlow. So get back down over here and go to the SSD. Okay, just download it on desktop. So it will get downloaded. So far we have given everything correctly. So now you have to give the train and test images correctly. So first what we are going to give is train images folder, copy path, and in here you have to give us just train images folder. Just paste it, Control V. And again what you have to do is in here, so let me show you. In here you have to give the pbtxt, which is we are going to download it and we are going to change it. So we are going to give new folder, TRAINRECORD, train record folder. Okay, train record which we have given. Okay, so copy this path and get over here and then just paste this over here. So actually when I just pressed Control C, there was some mistake, I'm sorry. So what I have done, I will tell you. So I have just copied the path of these images, test.record and train.record, and just give test.record. So let me show you what I have done. So I have created the generate tf record.py, which I have copied from here. Okay, which I have copied from here. Okay, which I have copied from here, and create a folder pb.txt. Pb.txt is given over here, so you have to give the name. So in order to give the name, you just download it and change it. First one is item 1, item 2, item 3, completely closed, unsafe, and open danger. Okay, you have to give it in this manner. So I'm just giving this path, copy the path. Okay, and then just paste this. And also in below you have to give it. Okay, So just go over here, just give -L over here. So everything is given correctly. So we have to generate the TF record. So I am telling you again, I have made some changes. So I have connected the drive. So I have given this. So now what you have to do is just type exclamation over here and just get down over here. So why I am doing this data set preparation separately is that it just takes about 30 minutes to teach you. Okay, 30 minutes to teach you. So train.record, this is the output folder. So I have give it as a train.record over here. Okay, this is the output folder, and this is the pb.txt, which we have just a text file giving the class names. Okay, the object class names. So that's it, I think so. So this is the end of the tutorial. So preparing the data set, we have created the TF record, and after that the pipeline for the pipeline configuration pipeline for the object detection has to be done. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we are just running this. So let's hope no error comes away. So it will take a very long time to create. So I have created it before itself. I have just uploaded it on Kaggle, so the data set would be on the description below. Okay, so we have just started to run it. So train.record. So here is the file. Okay, it will take some time to do. So thank you for following this tutorial. So this is the data set preparation for TensorFlow Object Detection 2. So thank you, friends. Thank you. So please stay with us, support us, subscribe us, like us. So the next thing would be we will be training it on object detection, and it will be a very long tutorial. I'm going to just combine all these tutorial and make a single tutorial. Okay, I have also made a tutorial on what all mistakes I made. Okay, you have to also check that also. Thank you. Okay, have a good day. Bye.